Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant.
There is so much on the line tonight, both Cena and Punk, so much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Rock we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect.
High risk!
You gotta be kidding me!
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
Punk is going to WrestleMania!
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble and heading into Elimination Chamber.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide.
And the knee.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
Face first. Setting up.
It's locked in. Trying to find some leverage, an opening, and the Rock gets out of the hole.
Effective counter.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Oh, and he manages to reverse. Oh, and a stop. The pin for the championship. Kick out before the ref's count.
He's still very much in this match. If the quickness of that kick out is any indication.
And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor. Up high.
Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter. Up fast.
Buster. And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk.
Kick from behind.
Ouch. Oh, my God.
Punk never saw that coming. Caught in a bad spot.
Face first impact.
Taking advantage of the opportunity.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Counter by the Rock. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Well executed arm drag. Connects. Saw it coming.
Every counter being answered with another.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
So important now for Punk to close this.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submit. Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there. What a punch.
Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Oh, back elbow.
Went for something, we got a stiff elbow to the head instead. Face first.
All set up on the Koji Club. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. Which...
Turning to the ring now.
Stone Cold with a clothesline.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit. And it's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. GTS connects. The challenger is...
This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind. And Punk gets countered there. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly beat the champion.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing.
And absolutely, the champ with the cover. Punk powers out, still going strong. Amazing.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eye. CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a GTS. Are we about to see a title change here?
Oh my goodness, Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk!
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive.
The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 200.
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to...
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world. Struck with a calf kick. CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled.
Going for it!
Cross body!
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the velocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense... CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Battling against the hold, trying to get free from it.
This isn't about him winning or losing. It's about survival.
Battling against the submission, and Punk breaks free.
Oh, my!
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
He gets back into the ring. Look at Lesnar. WWE Universe knows he's the most dangerous man in the... Oh! With authority!
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder over right as Punk was about to grab the briefcase. Not so fast. The battle rages on right before our eyes.
A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. This is getting dangerous.
Something... Note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year. Whoa! Suicide dive!
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Man, well-placed calf kick. During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have seen Heyman diversifying his interests. He's introduced more clients lately, even bringing them to championship glory. I know he has an eye on a few other talents in the locker room too. But until one of them can topple the beast, there is no question about where Heyman's true loyalty lies. CM Punk looking dominant here. Oh my, here we go!
GTS connects.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Two. Only two.
What on earth do you have to do to keep Lesnar down?
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Oh, Lesnar from behind. Brock Lesnar. Let's set it up for a trifecta of Germans here. And Corey, you know what this means?
An all-expenses paid trip.
Suplex City. He wants to end this for the win. There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
What's it going to take to put this match away? I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive starts. CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things.
Nicely.
That could be curtains for Brock.
That might have done it. This could be it. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history. Being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell. Quick exchange of counters there. Reversals, reversals, and more reversals. One response after another, back and forth we go.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
You gotta think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's gonna be adding even more to this match for Drew.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's
neither superstar giving an inch here.
Ooh! Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The fight is on, and it's furious. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Barely anything left, but still slogging away.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like
Rapid-fire shots, not a superstar backing down.
Well-placed shot gets the final word in this exchange.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to...
CM Punk now with...
Counter right when it was needed. Let's go kick.
got him right where he wants him.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt. Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
This might just do it. This might just...
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh!
Indy counters. Oh my, he collapses and brings the side of the cell wall down with him.
We thought the cell could contain any hostilities between these superstars. We were clearly wrong.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Landing the uppercut.
Oh!
Manages to reverse it.
Oh!
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. McIntyre returning to the ring. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Going outside. What's he got planned here? And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell.
Oh, that's got to sting your back. This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
McIntyre is getting dismantled. Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
And able to evade the offense.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Calf kick on the money.
Shoulder tackle.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Piercing chop. The Shining Wizard.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Repeated knees to the hamstring. You love to see it. Never pull your punches when there's something worth fighting for on the line.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
And averting damage there.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
Just going all out with every blow.
Going for the heel now, and cranking that joint.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
CM Punk looking in the...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
McIntyre might be able to start mounting something here.
Maybe McIntyre's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Oh, man!
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
Oh, my! I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes. Oh! Oh, my God!
And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Oh, strong impact. Oh, and an uppercut.
Might have lost a tooth.
He's able to counter that.
Oh!
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Oh, my gosh, what impact.
Watch out! He goes crashing through the cell.
I have to imagine he's having more than second thoughts about being in this match right now, but it is far too late for that.
It's like I always say, he who has the sledgehammer has the last laugh. Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster?
Made it to the top of the cell. Hope he has some sort of master strategy here. If not, he's only put himself in danger.
The cell does that to you. You stop thinking straight once you sign up for this match.
Oh,
at this altitude is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I hope we have emergency medical staff nearby, just in case.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Punk now calling for the end here. This could be it for Drew.
CM Punk with full control. There's the left.
Good night, GTS.
The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
McIntyre staggering, can barely find his feet. Oh, this should be it.
McIntyre a step ahead there. Punk now with a quick go behind, hammerlock. Swats his opponent with a massive line.
The longer this goes on, the more dangerous this becomes.
Yeah, the roof of the cell can only take so much chaos.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Devastating elbow strike.
Strong counter from Punk. Oh, what a boot from McIntyre. This situation is only getting more dangerous by the second.
Looking to cause as much violence as possible on top of the cell.
Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
That cell roof was not made to hold the weight of superstars as well.
Definitely playing with fire here, Cole.
Planted with a neck breaker. This entire building's on their feet witnessing these lunatics fight 25 feet in the air.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
The roof of the cell is no place for a fight.
These superstars seem to think differently. Not worried about the danger. Stops that offense from connecting.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
No longer concerned with watching their steps on top of the cell, just fully consumed by the need to fight each other. CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS.
Now CM Punk. Punk needs to end this.
As this battle rages on top of the cell, you wonder how this all ends.
I'm afraid badly is the only answer. Nothing good can come from this situation.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality. Claymore connects.
Is it enough to overcome Punk? A show of confidence from Drew.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Knee straight to the gut, stays off the attack.
Flipping that around with an arm drag. Boom! This is surreal. Nothing is worth this level of risk, this level of altitude.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a five-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Counters to gain the advantage.
A string of counters.
Punk the technician applying.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Caught with the elbow. No caution, no concern for safety, battling in the air. This fight is defying common sense. And now he gets back into the ring. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Punk has that look. Gonna try to end it. Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up.
Go to sleep.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
2. What a kick out. I don't believe it.
Absolute defiance from the Highlander. McIntyre finding a way out of the pinfall.
And Punk might have just swung for the...
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
There's 2. CM Punk survives. Hell.
Here is your winner,
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute? What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly, single leg crab. Ah, this is devastating. Single leg Boston crab.
CM Punk on the verge of... Pressure's on, gotta get out quick.
Oh, what a great counter.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. You want to talk about dream matches, even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out Seth's resume like that, he might have an even more decorated career than the man who calls himself the best in the world.
CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be...
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
That's going to keep Rollins down. And staying with it, into the cover.
2. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.